welcome back to episode 91 of LTFM. Today we have Anthony on again from Tapes Media.
Hey, how's it going, y'all?
Going good, going good. So, super excited. I think that last episode that we did was like in November.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, so that was like before you left for everything.
Oh,
Before the new year.
Before this awful year that started.
Yeah, just before everything. So it's pretty exciting. Yeah. I guess you want to talk about the tour thing first? You had went on that in what, like March or something, right?
Yeah, March. We did March through April. It was beginning of March 4th. It was okay. Mm-hmm. It was really cold the whole tour. I don't know why I brought shorts. I thought that was a bad idea. It was okay until like the last few weeks of tour. I had a disagreement with one of the members about social media stuff, and then it was just like a downhill battle mentally from there. And yeah, it left a sour taste in my mouth dealing with them.
So, like, did everyone else know like what was going on between you guys, or was it just kind of like you guys only?
Well, yeah, because he did it in front of one of the other members, and our tour manager saw it too, and they were just kind of like, "Oh, okay, this is getting stupid." They're going on tour in the fall or whatever. I'm not I don't think I'm going on that.
Not going? Yeah. Did they ask you to go?
No.
Or are you just assuming that they're not
going? If they ask, I don't think I'd go. Yeah, just because of how that ship is ran. It's not really good.
Was it just like
really bad communication?
Yeah, just like the way that he approached you about the thing.
Yeah, I didn't like how I was being treated or talked to. I was more talked at. And then I was just kind of like, well, I can't wait to go home. And then as soon as I got home, the first thing that came out of his mouth was, "Hey, can I have all of your footage and stuff?" I was just kind of like, "Oh, okay, I know what's happening." They're just gonna.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did you get paid for it?
Oh yeah, I got. That was part of the deal, but he wanted all of it immediately. As soon as I got home, as soon as I got off the plane, he wanted it. Wanted me to ship it. Wanted me to itemize all the stuff. I was just kind of like, wow, it looks like I'm gonna get screwed out of my footage. And sure, lo and behold, I got screwed out of my footage.
Damn, that sucks. Yep. I really thought that it was going to be like a better experience for you, but
I did too.
Damn,
trust me.
And that was just like one of the guys that was in there. Or was he like just like part of like the management for them kind of thing?
I mean, it's the lead, if that makes sense. It's literally has
the
worst people skills. He
but he seems like he would be so fucking chill.
Yeah, it's always the
case. Oh my
god.
Right? I'm sad now. Right? Yeah.
Well,
like they just like present themselves in one way.
Yeah, everyone also I don't. You have to cut some of this.
Yeah. No, it's okay. Like I was trying to like ask questions like around it because like I wasn't too sure exactly what you wanted to say, but that's totally fine. I can
well and stuff that he's going through.
Hmm.
I didn't know, and I didn't know the extent of everything when I right before I got on tour because it was only I only knew them based on them coming into town since the pandemic. Like,
Yeah.
hey, you're in
And you were
town.
just like
Can I
going to
shoot?
shows.
Yeah, I was just going to
Yeah.
shoot content for bands. And then I got asked to go on tour, and I thought everything was gonna be like hunky dory, pretty cool. Like, yo, we're gonna do this. You know, our old guy, their old video guy works for Pantera and Anthrax now, so I'm filling in for his shoes.
Okay.
Those are pretty big
Yeah.
shoes to fill,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of pressure for them because they're one of the biggest bands in the genre other than there's a couple other bands that do just probably a little bit better or better in certain markets than they do, but overall um they're pretty successful in what they're like what they do, so there's a lot of pressure in that on top of your on a weight loss journey.
Hmm.
He was working out
So
all the
he's
time,
so he's like
and
moody.
yeah, it's moody. There's an ego there. There's all this kind of stuff boiled out to, and then like there were a few instances that they opened up to me about where like they were gonna get certain opportunities, but their label kind of drug their feet, and begrudgingly it cost them. Like they were supposed to be on the Terrifier soundtrack, the last movie, not the third one, but the
Hmm.
second one, the one that really made the Terrifier series like really pop. They were supposed to be on that
Yeah,
soundtrack,
like
but
I know
the
what you mean.
but their branch or whatever the fuck is owned by Sony, and Sony is notorious for like just not seeing the potential for certain things. And the band that got on that soundtrack over them was Slaughter to Prevail. And anyone that knows that band in this genre is they're one of the biggest bands right now. Just and part of it was probably because of
Yeah,
that
people are like
movie, but
hyped
that
into
was
them.
yeah, they sell a lot of tickets despite what you feel about their music or whatever. I seen them. They're big in Europe. I see all their social media videos. So you got all that,
Yeah.
and then a lot of the other people in the band were also on SSRIs, like new
What are those?
medicate, like antidepressants. A lot of them were
Ah,
on
okay.
mood stabilizers, but you 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 mix that with tour life, with alcohol,
Yeah.
and
It's a rough one.
you might miss a day or two maybe, and then yeah, and you're
Yeah.
not eating right, you're not sleeping right.
Damn.
It was just kind of like, wow, I really am I really screwed myself.
Yeah. And then it's like you're just like there, you're hyped because like this is a great opportunity, like you're
It
finally
was
gonna
a
get to
great
do some
opportunity.
stuff
I
that you
still
want
think
to
it was.
do, and then
I
it's
had
just
so much fun.
craziness.
I still had so much fun.
Hmm.
I got to see magic every day. Like the fans literally make just certain things just worth it. Like there was a bunch of people. We were at a sold out show in Philly, and there was just a lot of people, a lot of new because they're the first band, so they're the opening band. A lot of people may not have heard you. They may have came to they might have, but like the opening band is like you really gotta like wow people. There's a lot of pressure for, it's not necessarily their crowd either. Like you got Kill Switch, you got Kubla Khan, you got Fit for a King, and then you got Frozen. Yeah, it's a hodgepodge. It's weird. It works, but it's different. And just, so many people that would come to the merch booth like,
Mhm.
hey, I've never heard you guys before. You guys are sick, or what you said on the mic about this, that, and the third that really touched me. Felt like you were like, I got to see that. That was there's nothing you can really put a price on seeing that from any age group, any demographic, any whatever. There's it's just that's pretty cool, you know.
Yeah. And
I
then
thought
you're
I
just
thought that
like
was
there and you get to see it.
yeah, I get to see all that. It was fun meeting all the Kubla Khan guys and the Fit for a King guys and the Kill Switch Engage crew. I learned a lot
Mhm.
of different skill sets that I'm incorporating into my work ethic and stuff. I met some really cool, talented people who taught me some stuff. I actually learned a lot from Frozen Soul, even though, like I said, I don't blame for
Ooh.
being who he is or acting the way he acts. Because, like I said, I get it. I totally get it. I'm the oldest in
Yeah.
my family. Family is very important to me, and you got all this pressure, and then you have no one to open up to. You're like, yeah, man, I get that. I can totally relate to that 120%. But at the same time, like, yo, I quit my job for this shit. Like, I risked a lot.
Yeah.
I I risked like my reputation and then like all this other stuff with like my parents and just job security, and now it's like, yeah, now I got nothing. And I'm still trying to find a job.
Yeah. No
Yeah.
fucking way. Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that. I
I'm
didn't
probably
know if
gonna
you had like
I'm no, I haven't found much. I'm
damn.
I'm going to go film some comedy stuff later, but
Hmm.
I've been working on a bunch of other stuff to. I had a really good interview yesterday with a
Yeah.
broadcast company, but yeah, it's really hard unless there's another band that needs somebody that requires my skills or whatever that's in their budget.
Hmm.
Well, some bands don't have the budget, like, so they'll get someone that they know that's also their tour manager or something. Whatever keeps costs low is what a lot of bands do. That's what also I saw. Like, he'll someone will drive the bus and do pictures and do merch, and that's one person.
Yeah,
That's a
like
very
they're just
lot.
all
That
one.
Yeah, there's a lot of that for
Yeah.
every camp.
Damn. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I don't like I guess I don't really think about it too much. I'm just like, is their merch gonna be there? I want to see pictures of it later that are good and like hope the show is good kind
Mm-hmm.
of thing. You know, as
Mm-hmm.
just someone that just goes to the show. Um
Mm-hmm.
but like when you got paid, did like was it like just enough for like that month kind of thing? Like just like a regular
It was
paycheck?
a little bit more than what I was making at my last job. I was working at a paper factory before I went on tour with Frozen Soul.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really good. Yeah, it was really good. I thought it was really good. Um,
Yeah.
just I thought I was gonna go on tour with them to the on this one in the fall and whatever overseas stuff, because I was really trying to lock it in, be the videographer for the band, but just
Yeah.
didn't work out like that.
Yeah. And you just think just because like if he would have treated you differently and you would have had like a better experience like with like the conversations and the way that you were being talked to and stuff like that, that Do you feel like they would have offered you to go for like the other stuff?
Maybe. I can't put all of the blame on him because like there I probably could have communicated better or certain things, but I tried so hard to have to be on everyone's good side and to be everyone's friend that I you're not supposed to take things personal, but it's like, oh, I really like this band and I'm working for them. I got this really cool opportunity, and like you just kind of fuck me in the back,
But like you do need to be able to talk to someone the right way.
Yeah, I wish the communication was better. That would
Yeah.
have made things a lot easier for both of us, I think. But you live and you learn.
Yeah. But it's still awesome that you got like that opportunity in the first place. I was like super
Yeah,
excited
I
for you,
would
and like all the
never.
stuff that I
I don't.
seen that you were posting was
Yeah.
great. It was
Thank you.
awesome.
You're the you and like maybe one other person in the band were probably really good fans of what I was making, but
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it was great. I was hyped for it. I was like, how does he do that shot?
no.
You kept getting like these shots where it almost like it felt like you were like looking at stuff like from a fishbowl perspective or something where it was like all
Oh
like
yeah,
rounded. What was that? Because
Sam,
that was
their
sick.
their bass player Sam has a Insta 360 camera that she let me borrow throughout the tour, and I got to learn how to use that.
Hmm.
It was fun.
Yeah.
That was fun.
That's awesome. Yeah. It
hmm
definitely seemed like it was like a lot of fun. How was
I
it with
seriously,
your
I
dogs?
don't,
Who had
I
taken care of
don't,
your
I
dogs while you were
don't,
gone? Your
I
babies.
don't. Yeah, I don't regret going on tour. Like I still had a lot of fun. I learned a lot. I gained new skills on how to make good, impactful content for a traveling act. So,
Yeah.
and I did that all day. I would edit on the bus until 7 or 6 o'clock in the morning, and then get up at
Yeah.
12
I
and do it
seen you
all
were
over
putting in
again.
a bunch of work.
hmm
I know. It was going good. I remember they were coming out to Illinois and I was like, "Oh fuck, I should go to the show" because I was like, "It'd be so cool.
hmm
I could see you in action." And then I was like, "Damn, that's about 3.5 hours." So
Yeah,
I was like, "Fuck
yeah.
that. I can't do it."
There was a few people that were trying to link up with me on tour, but it just didn't happen just because of it was like that. It was like, oh, you're 2.5 hours away. I was like, I don't blame you, dude. Maybe next time, but yeah,
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
was
but
it
I
was
was like,
fun.
that's my friend. He's out there right now today. He's fucking doing some shit. It was exciting. How was it having to deal with like your dogs not being around, your babies?
Oh, that was probably the hardest part. Just seeing them with not being walked the whole time, and then they got fixed when I was on tour. So I was like, oh, that
Oh,
stinks. Yeah.
they were just going
Yeah,
through
they
it, those
were. Yeah, they
babies.
both
Yeah,
got
because you had just
fixed.
gotten the puppy, right? Yeah, those babies.
Yeah.
Oh. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I would be nervous because I freak out. Like I'm about to leave in a few days for like 2 days, and like me being gone from
Oh,
my
that's 2 days.
animals, I was
A
having a
weekend.
breakdown. Yeah.
A weekend is nothing.
Yeah, but I was just like, I can't, and I was feeling bad for you because I was like, damn, it's hard. It's hard for just a little bit, and
I
then for
walk.
having it be
Like I
like
said, I
that
walk
long, I
them
was like, he's
every
out there fucking
single day.
struggling. There's no way. Yeah,
Yeah, especially when I get yelled at for shit. Though that's beyond my control. I'm like, damn, I wish I had my dogs here. I was like, fuck. I'm in Las Vegas, or I'm in Reno. Ah, Vegas is terrible. Vegas is you get sick. You get sick in that bitch.
yeah, just like overwhelming, kind of.
Dude, it's just dirty. It's just a dirty place. I got sick there, and I got sick somewhere in Canada. Somewhere in Canada, we got sick. Everybody got sick in when we were in Vegas and Canada.
Hmm. Just from like food, or just like just being there, kind of thing, got you sick.
Well, it
Just like
was the
feeling
weather. The
different.
weather was really bad. Um, but Vegas is just dirty. All the door handles and everybody coughing and just fucking gross.
Let's talk about your cartoon,
Okay.
because that was exciting. That was good.
Yeah.
So you
I was
did.
I was
Wait, it came
planting
out in
stickers
January, right?
all over every green room across America too. So like,
Good.
yeah, every green room that I had access to, or I had like maybe 40 stickers with me, and I just stuck them everywhere. I wish I had more,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah.
Yeah, they were great. Um,
Thanks.
the 4 episodes that you did, I
Mm-hmm.
had they had came out, right, and I was like, I'm gonna get real high and I'm gonna watch them, and I was screaming. It was so good. I had wrote down notes again because I rewatched it right before we started this
Nice.
episode, because I was like, there's parts in there
Good.
that I
That helps my
remember,
algorithm.
but I was like, yeah, I was like, let me go back and let me check it out. Because sometimes here and there, I go back and I watch episode 4 just because there's some funny shit. But I got notes, individual notes on every episode.
Nice. Hell yeah. That's great.
So for the opening scene, right, of episode 1, who's
Mm-hmm.
driving around in that duck beak?
Oh,
Who is
that's
that?
me. I dress up as a
Okay,
chicken. Yeah, that's me.
it was so funny because I was like, I kept trying to pause it, and I was like, is that him? I don't know.
Yeah.
And then like
Yeah.
every time he was doing something, like the beak part was just like shaking around. I just thought that was so
Yeah.
funny. I was like, I wrote down who's driving with the duck, but with the duck beak, the beanie, and the pizza pan. It
Yeah,
was so funny.
I'm glad you saw that was a pizza pan too. Yeah, that was like a pizza pan, a old rotary phone, a George Foreman grill, and like a little mixer that was just pretending to be like a little
Yeah.
spaceship. It was me, and then my
The
brother
I
did
feel
all the
like
puppet
the best
all the
part
puppets and
of
stuff.
you said your brother did the puppets.
Yeah, he did all of the puppetry for the whole thing. Like the little characters on popsicle
All
sticks
of
and
the moving
Velcro.
of all
Yeah,
the toys.
he did all that.
Wow. That's awesome. Hmm. Sick. It was fantastic. So it makes me feel almost like I'm watching like Kablam, but also like you remember
Mm-hmm.
being like a little kid and you're playing with like whoever you're playing with, and you guys are just in your room and you're just fucking grabbing anything and everything, and you're just like you're making up a
Yeah,
story in your head about what's
yeah.
going on, and to you it's like, yeah, it's a pizza pan, but like to you it's really like a
It's a
space
wheel.
steering wheel kind of thing, and like it
Yeah.
took me back to being like younger, and it made me feel like I see what it is, but also in my head, I see what it really is, right? Like, that's
Yeah,
what it was
that's
making me
rad.
think of the whole time I watch it.
That's rad.
My favorite character, I'm like, this is just me telling you things that I like about the
Yeah,
show,
tell me.
basically.
Tell me. I love it. I
So,
love it.
my favorite character, Chompy, that shark. It was
Yeah.
so random. He's
You
just
like
like
him?
funny
That's
the
awesome.
whole time. Yeah, because he just seemed like he's he's mean, but he's funny, but like,
Uh-huh.
if you had a regular
Yeah.
conversation with him, he'd like always say some real snappy shit back at you.
Mm-hmm.
You'd be like, where's the bathroom? And he's like, I don't know, where do you think you go to the bathroom? Like just something, like he would just respond funny. Like it's your uncle that you see once in a while, but like it's because he's got a smart mouth.
That's rad.
The the
That's
voice,
actually
whoever did
voiced
the dog,
by Mike Rainey did the voice of Chompy the Shark. He's a comedian and
Chompy,
he's also author. Yeah. Wolfgang
hilarious.
Hunter did the voice of Peter, who he did like a Cat Williams kind of impression.
For the president.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, because it was given that, and I was
Yeah.
like, and your dog doing such a great job acting. I was like, okay, we see that they're eating a
That took
snack.
forever. That took forever to get him to be still. Yeah.
Yeah. And then at certain times, I was like, I wonder what he did to make that dog, because like he was standing there just looking straight, and then he looked like kind of shocked and surprised. I was like, wonder what he did
Oh,
to make him look.
it's so I don't think he could see, but Peter doesn't like this. It's this. He doesn't like
The
this.
grabber.
He doesn't like
Okay.
he
Doesn't
doesn't
like a
like
grabby.
this. He doesn't like anything that's weird. If it's like a strange, he'll like freak, he'll flip out. So
Yeah.
I would be like this and pretend like I'm getting attacked
Yeah.
by it, and then he'd be like, "Hey," and he'd be bark. But
Yeah.
my
Okay.
brother, my who's doing all the puppetry, he's wearing a green screen suit, like a ghillie green screen suit, and he's holding
Yeah,
him.
like behind him. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
holding him.
there's like
So,
little
yeah.
times where like it's very
You see
subtle,
a
but
silhouette
like
of a guy.
stop. Yeah, because like if I watch it on my phone, I don't see anything, right? But we have this fat ass TV in the living room, and I was
Yeah,
like,
you see
what is
every
that?
crook and cranny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I seen it today. I was like, nah, I can't see that. But I was like, but I do. But it was like, you're paying attention to the story, so you're not even looking at that. But I was getting
Hell
high while I was
yeah.
watching it, and I was like,
That's so
what was
funny.
that?
I've never seen it on a big TV, so that would
Yeah.
be funny to see like
It's
someone else point out. Yeah, that's what that is. It's my brother Thomas holding Peter
Okay.
in a green screen.
It's good though, because like, yeah, the TVs that are like really big and like you can see a bunch of shit on them,
Yeah.
they make things look
You see-
different.
Yeah.
Like we watched Lord of the Rings the other day, and it was like,
nice.
this looks like shit. Like the mountains in the back, it's like, is that a cloth that they just spray painted over like some boxes?
That's,
like,
yeah,
it's
that's
bad.
like early CGI too. So
Yeah.
everything's hella fucking grainy in it.
Yeah, but like, we looked past that because it was good.
Yeah, of course. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. So that was just like episode 1. I was like, okay, it's getting me excited. This is great. Also, I was like, fuck, I wish that each one of these episodes was like 20 minutes long. Just because, like, it's so good.
That was the original goal. Just, oh my God. That would have taken...
It's just a lot.
I would still be making it if I was to... It wouldn't be out yet if I was to do it like that, because that's what I'm gonna do with season 2. I'm working on season 2 right now. But what I originally want to do is make one half of all right, so I'm gonna take each episode, I'm gonna split it into 2, put the nice clean version on YouTube, but I wanted to make a Patreon and make it like 15 minutes instead of 10 minutes or 5 minutes or whatever. And then you could swear and get away with a lot more on Patreon. That's the end goal with that, is to create because I have so many people that I would love to do voices and stuff, but it would just be like, I need a writing staff because I have no idea. I'm only one person. I need multiple heads to bounce certain things off of.
Yeah, because when you did the first one, like, did you write everything, like all the lines and stuff for the first season?
I would write a page a day after work until I finished it.
Yeah,
I would force myself to do that after work. And
stuff. How many pages did you end up having in the end, if you remember? Because there's like a shit ton of different characters and stuff that are in it.
like almost 30 pages, I think. 20 something,
Wow.
like 20
You wrote
something
a
pages.
book. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Damn. Yeah, it,
Yeah,
it definitely doesn't like it doesn't seem like it would be a lot of work, but then you think about it like how many small little characters you had and all the different things that were being said, all the different things that were going on in the background. It's like that all has to
I
be
th-
put down.
I thought this was going to take 2 weekends to finish it. It took
When
me
you first
like,
started?
yeah, well, I was like, "Oh, I'll get this shit done in 2 weeks."
Yeah.
It'd be whatever. It took me almost 2 years.
And is it because like getting
Jobs,
people to
job
record
get
like their bits and stuff?
that probably was the hardest, was one, getting in contact with the people I wanted to be in it. One, that's probably the hardest because, you know, they're an artist too. They're a comic or an actor or a author or a parent, or they have a whole family. They got a different. Let's just take Sam Talent for instance. Sam Talent did the voice of Ridiculous Rick
Hmm.
in the second episode.
Okay.
He was shooting for his travel show when I got in contact with him. He was like in Italy saying like, "Yeah, I'll do it." We were like corresponding via email, and then he he got busy and just didn't respond to this one email. I was like trying to confirm these things. So I saw that he was going to be in New Orleans one day, or for this one day that I was like, it was like a 7-hour drive.
Hmm.
So I drove there to hand him the script, be like, "Hey, you didn't respond to my email. Will you please do that? Will you please
Yeah.
do these lines?" And he was like, "Oh, that's you? I like I like the cut of your jib. Yeah, I'll do it." And he did it. But
Yeah.
it's yeah, that's just one person too, and he's
Yeah.
like he's all over the place. He's all over the place, and I did that with like 15 other comics
Hmm.
from all over the country. It was the same thing. It was just like, how do I contact this person? Please, please do this for free. I'm asking people to do this for
Yeah.
free.
Yeah, that's the
For
thing
free.
too.
Do this for free, please. And then me harassing them. Hey, did you do that? Hey, did you do that? Hey, did you do
For
that? Hey,
free.
did you do that? Yeah, I got a little annoying.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure.
Do you think that
But
like let's just say you had all the voice bits that you wanted, like
hmm
if you're starting something today, you had all the voice bits
hmm
you wanted, you know all the lines, everything's all set up to record like everything and edit it and put it all together, like how long do you think it would take you to do the same thing? If you had everything you needed on like the very first day you wanted to start.
a day or two.
Like with your right really?
Yeah, it's just
Damn.
it's a lot of editing, audio, and you're trimming stuff. You're going over the script. This works. This doesn't work. Listening to lines that they sent you, whether or not they're recorded well or not. Oh my
So
god,
with
horrendous.
everyone's things that they had sent you, did it like did you have to have any of them record them again or was that like that's all you got kind of thing? Is what they sent you.
Only one time I had someone re-record because the audio quality wasn't the best, but they had access to a studio that they
Mhm.
could use, because some of the people that did lines that were in the show, they have their own podcast, and they
Mhm.
already record at a podcast network. So I would just be like, "Hey, next time you all three are on an episode together, it was a lot of coordinating too. Can you just record your lines again? That was like the only time I had to like, hey, do this. And then Wolfgang didn't finish all of his, so I had to like, hey, can you go in there again? And that was like a month. Like I
So you
said,
had to
just
wait.
everyone has. Yeah, I had to wait. I had to wait like a month
Damn.
for. Yeah, you gotta be patient
Yeah.
because
I'm so
it's
glad
like
that
I
it all
said,
worked out though.
it's like 20, 30 people. It's like a
Yeah.
giant band. If you anyone who's ever been in a band or an improv group or you're making a web series, like it is so hard getting
Yeah.
everybody on the same page.
Especially when
Oh
there's so
my.
many.
Oh god.
Stress. See, you're getting stressed thinking about it again.
Well, no,
um
it's like running because I used to work for the Globetrotters, so like it's like running a basketball team all over again. And I had to run
mhm.
two basketball teams.
That's a lot. It's too many people. But it did come out
And
really good though.
it's like trying to manage the Wu-Tang Clan, the cartoon. And you have all these great people in it. You're just like, golly, that's so hard. Trying to get a ghost face killer. Like I can't get a hold of him. But I could get a hold of
Yeah.
Raekwon the chef. He's great. He's over here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't have any regrets. I had fun making it. I want to do it. I know what I know like what I should do better next time. I just want to keep making stuff.
Yeah. I get it. Um
Mm-hmm.
will the second season that you're thinking about doing have a lot of the
Mm-hmm.
same characters, or do you think you're gonna try to go for something different?
I want to add more. I want to add some variety. I want to add some, and I feel like I can probably get some of the same people back again. Yeah, for
Mm-hmm.
sure.
Did you hear any
S-
feedback from any of those people that were in it?
Uh, not too many
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of people are busy, and I also think a
Yeah.
lot of people didn't understand it. But
Yeah.
like they'll repost and support it. Sure, not everyone has like responded back just because of they have their own lives and all that jazz.
Yeah. You had cut out for a second, but you said that some of the people will repost it, right?
Yeah, yeah. Some people repost, some people share,
Okay.
some people just haven't had time to get back to me just because.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sorry, I just I just drew a blank
No, that's
after
all good.
that, but
No, don't even worry about it.
let's talk about the second episode, okay? Let's talk about the
That's
second
probably my
episode
favorite
because
one.
this shit had me dying. It opens up and there's like a little concert going on with those singing raisins. What were they
Mm-hmm.
called?
They're
The Raisinets? What are
so
they?
yeah, they were the cranberries. They were supposed to be cranberries, but the old
Yeah.
cranberries.
Okay.
Just because I
They
didn't
were
want to get
just so
yeah.
yeah. They were hilarious because like there was just so much going on, their little instruments they were doing, and it was like all like
Mm-hmm.
jazzy and stuff. That
Mm-hmm.
had me screaming the way that they were singing.
Yeah, that
Also while
was
they're playing, there's there's this part and like they're like panning over like the audience and there's like an
mm-hmm.
outline. It's like a white outline of like a guy and he's in there doing
Yeah,
like
he's
some
like
karate or some shit.
yeah.
Yeah. I have to go back and like I had watched it and I kept going back. I was like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
It was so funny. That
Hell
part of
yeah.
me screaming. uh,
That rocks.
at some point, something had happened. I think someone fell out of like a truck or some shit, and then you put like that Wilhelm scream in there.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. That's probably my favorite
I
episode
always
for
find it
sure.
really funny, like, yeah. I find it really funny, like, whenever I hear that inside of like a movie or a show or something, because it's like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just so classic to
It's
hear that.
silly.
And it's just like, you're
Yeah,
never
I love it.
expecting it, right? Like, when you think someone's gonna put it in,
Mhm.
they don't. Yeah.
Mhm.
It was just so funny. So thanks for putting that in there, because I get a kick out of that anytime that's in something.
That's rad.
And that main little cran beret, is that what his he was hilarious when he got kidnapped.
Yeah. Yeah. So the guy that was singing was this guy. He's based out of Detroit. He's a rapper and producer named Illingsworth, and he's really, really like
Hmm.
funny and silly. And the guy that got kidnapped is voiced by Devin Costa. He's based out of L.A. He's a actor and a comedian podcaster. He's funny. He's
Hmm.
super funny. Super super funny.
It was
And he's
it was
an
just
actor too.
hilarious.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay. When he said when like that alien dude was about to eat him, right? And he's like, "Oh, you don't even want to eat me." It's like, "I'm all wrinkled. I'm old. I don't even think I'm edible." Cause like it's funny because I was just thinking about I was like, imagine like there's a fucking alien in front of you, right? No matter if you're a
Mm.
little cranberry or whatever, and then you're just like, I'm fucking old and I probably taste like shit. Like it was just so funny how he was just describing every reason to not eat him. And then he falls at I think it was like at the end or whatever when they were trying to like get away. He's like, "Oh, my achy breaky back." So funny.
That's funny.
Um,
Well, thank you.
it was a great episode though. Like there was a bunch that I was laughing at in there. And then episode 3, uh that golden amulet gets stolen. And then is
Hmm.
it just like because it got stolen that the zombies are there now?
Yeah, yeah.
Those little guys,
Originally,
those little gnomes were
I
just fucking
wanted to
chilling
have
out in
like a
there. Okay,
dragon.
they were just
Originally, I wanted to have
living their
like a
life.
dragon that steals or that come. Yeah, originally I wanted to have like a dragon that like lived in the like lived in some village, and then once it was stolen, it would like start attacking people. But I couldn't find how to animate a dragon because I was going to animate one. But that I'm learning Blender right now. It's like 3D rendering software stuff that you can make like you make cartoons, you can make 3D animated stuff, video game stuff. What was that? There's this cat movie. Yeah, have you heard of the movie Flow?
No.
It was made on Blender. I haven't seen it yet, but it won an award. It's like a cat movie. I think it's a silent film.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
you can
looking at
find
it right
you
now.
can find it
I've
on
seen the
yeah, you
picture,
can
I've
find
not watched it.
right, right. Yeah. I'm using the computer program on this laptop that I'm talking to you now on that I'm like teaching myself cuz it's a pretty complex computer program. It's very it's just
So
a
you want
very
to try to like make like
complex.
your own characters on something like that, or you just want to use it to
Yeah.
record with? All right. So we were talking about flow and talking about how you are going to try to use that to make your characters for the next one you're thinking.
Maybe. Yeah. You ever see Smiling Friends? The last season of it?
Oh, I know what it is. I've only seen like a few of the first episodes.
The newest season has like a couple character or random things that are kind of like new age animation stuff, and they'll kind of
Hmm.
merge with like a 2D world. I think it's kind of interesting. Kind of got inspired
Yeah.
by that.
Okay. And you've
I
just
was
been
like
kind of like practicing with that a little bit, messing around with it.
trying. Trying. It's hard. It's very complex. It's a huge steep learning curve for it. They say that what like only a certain
Mhm.
percentage of people that start using the program quit after a year just because it's so hard. I'm teaching myself
That
though.
sounds pretty difficult then.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
I'm
mhm.
recording um audio and stuff. I'm making a drum kit because I'm a producer. So I'm trying to like make some extra income by making my own drum kit for other like beat makers and stuff to
Mhm.
use. Like in like actual recording Foley and stuff.
Mhm.
And then I'm working on making graphic design stuff. Like I have a bunch of National Geographic magazines.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
What?
Individually recording drum sounds, making a drum kit to sell. Uh I have a bunch of these. I have a bunch of National Geographic magazines that I make collages
Okay.
with.
Uh-huh.
So I've been scanning them, scanning pages. I have stuff from like the 60s
Mhm.
and stuff. Scanning them, putting them on my
You have
website,
National Geographic magazines from the 60s?
scanning them, and then I'm making like little packs for people like graphic designers and stuff to make collages with. So if somebody wants to make a collage instead of destroying them once, you could constantly reuse them over and
Mhm.
over just by doing collages digitally.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
cool.
hmm I'm doing and I'm working on a couple Polaroid books.
So you got like a lot of different things that you're doing just to like, yeah, of pictures that you've
Yeah,
taken.
more so. Just trying to stay busy.
That's what it is. It's trying to get you.
Georgia
Uh
Wi-Fi.
that's the company.
Georgia Wi-Fi.
Yeah. So like all of the what are those? Like the little gnome houses and stuff, like the ones that were what is it, Troll Town? Did you make
Yeah,
those or where did you get those? Like
dollar
whose
store.
garden did you yeah? Did
Dollar
you paint
store.
them all?
No, I found them
No.
for $1.
They were just painted like that?
hmm
They look like somebody literally like custom painted those.
Yeah, my mom likes gnomes, so I
Mhm.
bought a bunch of gnome stuff for my mom. I was like, let me
Yeah.
use these for the cartoon, and you can have them. She likes putting them in her yard.
Was she hyped about that?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That's good.
She played Wonder Woman.
That was her?
That's my mom.
I was gonna ask because they were the ones that were like in the little chairs, but she's the one knitting. Is that?
Yep. Yeah.
I was like, I wonder. I feel like some of these people are related. Yeah,
Yep. That's my mom. I don't know if you could tell, but
cute.
we look the same.
Yeah, we are one. So then we get to episode 4, right?
hmm
And this is my absolute favorite episode. I feel like I was screaming in here. So like first of all, it starts off and there's like that guy, right? And he's just standing there and he has his arms up. He's like, ah, and he's just screaming, but it's like it's the most dead screams. Like it's just like
hmm
so acted and it's so funny.
That's
She's like, "What is going on?"
you know the game The Sims.
Uh huh.
It's that's what I used for some of the background stuff was The Sims, like the original Sims, like from like 99, 98.
Mm-hmm.
The little gibberish talk yeah, I
Yeah.
found someone that uploaded like 6 hours of dialogue, and I
No
found like
way.
yeah, so I found like the couple pieces that I wanted, and I sampled them and used
Mm-hmm.
that. Yeah.
That's funny as fuck.
Yeah.
So then what's her name? Susanna, right? That lady that has like the red and black outfit on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
She's she's walking around and then what's his name? Chompy.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, they throw the net under, and he's
Yeah.
like, we got him with the net. That
Yeah.
part, I don't know why it was so fucking funny. Just the way he was like, yeah, we got her. Literally for like the next 2 weeks, I just was like walking around the house like, yeah, we got her with the net.
That's funny.
Or like I would like toss something on like my dog and be like, we got him with the blanket. Like I was just
That's
like
funny.
repeating that. It was so funny. Literally, I got my boyfriend over here. Sometimes like he'll pop
That's
out and
rules.
say it, and I'm like, that's so funny. Like
Dude,
we just
that
say that all
rules.
the time.
That's funny.
And then afterwards he's like, haha, great. Like I just like the way that Chompy talks. Like I wish that Chompy had his own show. Him just like commenting on movies or something. That'd be funny.
Yeah, that would be fun. That would be fun.
And then then they make that robot version of Susanna. And
Mhm.
she's just like terrorizing everyone and destroying stuff.
Yeah, it reminds me, that episode got inspired by, the Powerpuff Girls. You know the
Mm-hmm.
episode where, there's, like, a bunch of dudes dressed up as, the
The
Powerpuff
Powerpuff
Girl.
Girls
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
fucking with the
Yeah.
big heads on.
Yeah.
I went to a convention
Yeah.
one time and there was three
Oh,
guys
hell
that
yeah.
had those costumes and it was so
Hell
funny.
yeah.
And they got in and immediately all of them went to the bar. They were like just like lifting their heads
Yeah,
up like
that kicks
drinking.
ass. That rules. That
It
rules.
was so funny.
Yeah, that it was kinda like that, and there's this one episode of, Action League Now where, um, the Flash has, like, a robot version of him because
Hmm.
'cause he's the naked guy,
Yeah.
and that's literally the same toy that I found of that girl, but I just super glued a bunch of notes,
Um,
bolts and nuts to her head.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. And I was like, did he custom paint those? Or did you just like
Dollar
find them in those
store,
colors?
a dollar store, I was like, "Oh, this is kinda." I found that girl in, like, a pile at the store. I was like, "Oh, this is the same toy
But just
from a."
different colors.
Yeah, it's different colors, and I was just kinda like, "Oh, I'll, just super glue some washers and some bolts
Yeah.
on her head."
It made me feel like she was a robot. I will
Yeah,
say that. Um,
that
and then
rocks.
finally things get taken care of, right? And this is another funny line because now the president's on the phone with like the real Susanna, and he's like, Susanna, good lord, that was crazy.
Yeah.
And it's just so funny until you said like, oh, he's doing like a what is it, Cat Williams
Yeah, he's
impersonation.
doing
I was just
yeah.
like, he just sounds funny as fuck, but right, like I feel like I've
He
heard that voice before, but I was like, I was just it was so funny.
Wolfgang is really funny. He's a really funny comedian. He's really talented. He's based out of New York. You should
Hmm.
take all the people that were mentioned in the whole cast list and follow all of them. You should tell them like, "Hey, I liked you in Ordinary People. It was really awesome. It would really help." It would really help
Honestly,
it
though,
would really help if everybody would do that. Just be like, "Hey, I saw you on Ordinary People. Go see them live. Go. You're in Chicago, so that's a good comedy town. There's definitely people coming into yours
yeah,
compared to Atlanta."
right. Yeah, Chicago's just like there's a bunch going on out here, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
and then at the end, I love the action shot of the president, your little baby, running in that little suit on the way to go get him. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
I keep
Yeah.
forgetting about like the time of like how short the episodes are, and I was like, oh fuck, what's gonna happen next? And then I was like, to be continued, and I was just like, I can't
Yeah.
wait to see what happens next. It's so good.
It's very hard to film him with that on because it's a little loose up in his chest. So
Mhm.
there was a couple parts where I had to film a drone shot with like him chasing it, and one time
Mhm.
he was running full speed. I've never seen him run so far, and then he biffed it because the shirt was too long, and he slid like a good 20 feet before like stopping. I felt so bad.
No way. The poor baby.
Yeah.
They don't mind like wearing clothes though.
Oh, Peter loves dressing up.
Yeah.
It's my other dog Penelope, who she'll put up a fight.
Yeah. I've had dogs before where like you put clothes on them and then they just sit there and look so sad and embarrassed the whole time. And
Yeah,
it's like, but
yeah,
now you're not naked. You should be
no,
happy.
yeah. Peter actually likes it when we dress him up.
Aw. That's
Yeah,
good though.
yeah.
Um yeah, so you got pretty much all of those toys at like the dollar store and stuff like that?
Dollar store, thrift store, yeah, Goodwill.
Yeah.
I
Cause like
borrowed some of the California raisins because I have a friend, Jerry. She had like Jimi Hendrix, Ray
mhm.
Charles, like all the
As the raisins.
yeah.
That's funny.
She had all the cool ones. I
Mhm.
was like, yeah, let me borrow some of those.
Wow. Yeah, I haven't seen those in a long time, but I feel like when I was younger, I used to go over to people's houses and then
Oh
like they'd
yeah.
have those little raisins everywhere, and I was like,
Oh
damn,
yeah.
I miss those guys. Like after
Oh
I seen
yeah.
that, I was just like, oh man, I miss it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Um but yeah, the whole show was like so great. Like I said, like I had to go back and rewatch it just
Thank you.
because I was like, it was good, but I need to have topics. So I was like, there were specific things I want to write down. I need to tell them that were so good because it's just crazy to me that you made that right. Like it's easy to just like act out something and play things when you're like a little kid, but it's like that's nuts that you put that whole thing together.
Yeah, I sometimes I forget about it. I'm like, oh yeah, I did make a cartoon.
Yeah, but it's sick though. It's
Well, thank you.
awesome.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that so
Hmm.
much.
Uh, do you want to tell everybody where they can find you at if they want to reach you for anything?
Yeah, you can find me at all my socials are TVPES, all spelt the same. You can find my website at tapesmedia.com. It'll link you to my cartoon. It will get you in contact with me, all my socials, all my music. You can get in contact with me if you need anything edited or produced, or just you want to say hey, or hey, I didn't like your cartoon. You can DM me all that, and that's perfectly fine. I screen cap all that stuff, and I do respond from my actual account. I don't care who or what says what. Either it's a good or the bad. I take it.
Just everybody should just check everything out really good and go give them a follow. And thanks again for coming on the podcast. It's always so nice and it was good to catch up with you and hear about how things have been going and I'm hoping for the best for you with the
Thank
job
you.
hunting and everything. And I'm excited
Thank
to
you.
see what happens with you using that other system thing that you said you're teaching yourself to like make other
Yep.
stuff on. Was it
And
Flow? Not that was that
blend.
movie.
Yeah, that was the movie.
Blender.
Yeah, Blender is a computer
Look at
program.
me. I'm remembering. Yeah.
And I started a band. I started a band almost a month ago.
What? What are you doing
Yeah.
in the band?
Guitar, probably vocals, probably bass too. Because
Okay, so everybody go fucking buy tickets and
I
sell out the shows.
yeah if you like the band Dystopia
Okay.
and Nails, it's gonna be like that.
Sounds like it's gonna be sick. You posted something yesterday. You had a song from Dystopia, right?
Yeah, that's one of
It
my
was a
favorite
banger.
bands.
I was
Yeah,
like, wow, that is a good song. So I found out
you like
about
them?
them.
You like
I
Dystopia?
just found out about them yesterday, and then I was like, let me play it. And then I just listened to them for the
Whoa,
first time, and it was banging. It was good
whoa,
shower music. It was good.
whoa! That I don't know about that.
I was like, this is a vibe. There's a vibe in the shower. I had just gotten home from the gym, so I was like kind
Oh
of on
yeah,
10.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. I
yeah,
was
for
full of
sure.
pre workout, you know?
It's like a crossover metal punk, extreme
Yeah.
punk. Yeah. Eh,
It was a lot of screamy, but I was like, this is a vibe
yes.
for what I need right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna do something with a lot of samples.
Okay.
Yeah. The HM2 chainsaw sound like Gate Creeper nails for the guitar tone. Yeah, definitely gonna be something
Mm-hmm.
like that. Yeah.
Wow. Well, I can't wait to hear some of your music whenever that comes out, and it's awesome. I'm excited for you. You got a lot of things going on, and it's always good to just like keep yourself positive. Now you're with your babies, you get to hang
Yep.
out with them, and it's all good. It just like sucks in the moment when things are a little bit stressful, but like
A little bit.
it works. And here we are. This year's been great. Remember we were talking about it and you were like, "Oh, things are going to go real good for you next year." And I was like, "I'm sad." At the moment I was fucked up, right? I was fucking going through it and now I'm like,
Yeah.
now we got a house, I got a better job and
That
things
kicks
are looking
ass.
up,
Hey,
right? I've been
I
taking
I
care of
am jealous.
myself.
Yeah, I'm
It's
jealous of you,
good.
man. That's awesome. You have one thing that I'm probably never gonna have is my own house.
But look, I was thinking when you were telling me, and I was like, damn, he's got all this cool shit going on. I was like, that's good for him. I was like, and I'm probably gonna be dead. I was like, I
Vic,
cannot, and it's
hey,
gonna happen. It's gonna
Victoria,
happen.
I have $50 to my name. I live at my mother's house, and I quit my job with benefits to go tour with a band that hates me that I liked. I think you're all right. I think you.
But hey,
I think you're all right.
that's one little chunk. Things
I
are
think
gonna
you're
get
right.
better for you.
I hope so.
You're super talented. It's just
Oh,
like things
thanks.
suck in the moment, and it just does take time. But like
Oh
in that
yeah,
time, it's the worst
I'm
time.
on the downtrodden of life right now. I'm on
Yeah.
that. It goes like this. I'm on that.
But hey, you're about to come back up anyway. It
Hey, I
always
hope
does it.
so,
Yeah.
or I'm gonna burn out crashing.
No. But I'm hoping for the best for you. Everything's good
Thank
and it
you.
was super good to catch up with you.
Absolutely.
And
Thank you so much.
thanks for being on the podcast.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Victoria. You have a good rest of your day.
Thank you too. Bye.